Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're looking into the professional life of Muhammad Nadim. He's a GIS specialist, spent the last 15 years, 15 years mapping utilities across Saudi Arabia.
That's quite a stretch of time in one region.
It is. We've got his CV here, and we're aiming to sort of understand what his work tells us about infrastructure, building and managing it in the kingdom.
Right.
And for you listening, this is really about getting a handle on why GIS is so critical for these huge projects.
And a kind of tech involved, the challenges too.
Exactly. We want to give you that quick but thorough understanding.
Yeah, and that 15-year focus, specifically on Saudi Arabia, that really jumps out.
It does, doesn't it?
It suggests, a really deep understanding of that specific environment, the local needs, the terrain, everything.
Absolutely. And his main thing is utility mapping. Now, maybe explain that a bit. What does that actually cover?
Sure. Think of it like creating a super detailed digital map of all the essential stuff underground and overhead.
Like power lines, pipes.
Yeah, exactly. Electricity grids, water systems, telecom networks, fiber optics, even industrial pipelines.
Okay.
Knowing precisely, and I mean precisely, where everything is. It's just fundamental for managing it safely and efficiently.
Right. If you don't know where a pipe is,
You risk digging into it, or you can't maintain it properly. It's about preventing problems and keeping things running smoothly.
makes total sense.
Oh.
And look at who he's worked for. The Saudi Electricity Company, SEC, across loads of places.
Yeah, Tabuk, Medina, Jeddah, quite a few regions listed there.
And the Royal Commission at Yanbu as well. These are major players.
Absolutely. Working with SEC in so many different provinces, it just highlights the scale, doesn't it? The sheer size of these networks.
For sure. And he mentions specific projects like conversion of electrical network for SEC.
And that survey service for protection of environment for the Royal Commission,
Yeah.
it gives you a real flavor of the work.
It does. What also caught my eye was how long he worked with SEC on one particular project.
Oh, the development of Geographical Information System.
Yeah, that one. It says December 2009 to March 2019. That's almost a decade. Wow. Yeah, that's significant. That kind of long-term involvement, it must give you a unique view, right?
Oh, absolutely. He probably saw their GIS needs evolve firsthand, watched how the tech changed and how they adapted to use it better over nearly 10 years. That's invaluable insight.
Okay, let's dig into the tech skills listed here.
All right.
He's got the ESRI ArcGIS suite, down ArcGIS Pro, ArcGIS Enterprise. That seems standard for GIS.
Pretty much the industry standard, yeah. That's your core GIS software.
But he also lists QGIS,
Which is open source, shows flexibility, maybe working with different setups or clients.
SQL Server.
Right, database management, crucial for handling the vast amounts of spatial data these systems generate. You need to query it, manage it.
Okay. And things like Smart GIS and Data Reviewer, PLTS.
PLTS, that's an ArcGIS extension. It's specifically for production mapping workflows. Think quality control, making sure the data going in is accurate. Smart GIS sounds like a specific tool or system, maybe custom. It all points towards data quality and management.
And handling different file types, CSV, Excel, SHP, CAD.
Yeah, that's key. Data interoperability. You're pulling info from all sorts of places. Spreadsheets, CAD drawings from engineers, existing shape files.
Satellite images, field notes.
Exactly. You have to make it all work together in the GIS environment.
So his day-to-day must be pretty varied then, looking at these responsibilities.
Oh, definitely. It's not just making pretty maps, so that's part of it.
Right.
It's digitizing tracing features from imagery or old maps, data conversion, setting up the whole GIS system sometimes, hardware and software troubleshooting, data analysis, obviously, building database queries, orthorectification, that's correcting aerial photos, georeferencing scanned maps.
So lots of technical data wrangling.
A lot of data wrangling. Plus error correction, managing data versions, creating network data sets so you can model flows, and talking to clients about revisions. It's multifaceted.
And he's done this across so many different types of utilities too.
Yeah, the list is long. Electrical, telecom, fiber, water, pipelines, even traffic signals and landscape features.
Shows adaptability.
Definitely. Understanding the specific needs and data structures for each type of network is really important.
And underpinning all this practical experience are his diplomas, electrical engineering and GIS.
That's the foundation, isn't it? That mix of engineering principles with the specialized geospatial tech skills. It's a powerful combination for this kind of work.
So, wrapping this up, the big takeaway seems to be just how vital this specialized GIS expertise, like Nadim's, is. especially in a place like Saudi Arabia that's developing so rapidly.
Couldn't agree more. His long track record, particularly with major players like SEC, really drives home how much these organizations rely on good spatial data for making smart decisions about critical infrastructure.
Yeah, you can't manage what you can't accurately map, essentially.
Pretty much. And it leaves you, the listener, with something to think about. Given the sheer range of utilities he's worked on and the scale of these projects, what's next? What are the future ways GIS tech could be used to tackle the evolving complex infrastructure challenges in a fast-growing region like that?
Interesting question. How can this tech help shape the future there?
Exactly. Food for thought.